close your eyes and allow yourself to drift into the awareness that you are not just the body lying on the bed. You are the dreamer behind it. Tonight, we are not merely going to sleep. We are going to awaken to the truth that life itself responds to what you feel to be true. Every night, before you surrender to sleep, you are writing the story of your tomorrow. The mind is always creating, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not. You are the cause of every condition in your world. The outer world is only the mirror of your inner world, reflecting what you have assumed about yourself and others. That's why tonight, as you prepare to enter those 7 hours of deep restorative sleep, you must remember this sacred truth. You become what you believe yourself to be. There's a line that says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." This isn't just poetry, it's divine law. The heart means the feeling, not just the thought, but the emotional acceptance of a thing as real. Whatever you accept emotionally, your subconscious will express faithfully. The subconscious does not question, it only creates according to what it's impressed with. So tonight, before you fall asleep, ask yourself, what am I impressing upon my mind? Am I feeding my sleep with thoughts of worry, fear, and lack? Or am I gently planting seeds of faith, love, and abundance? Because whatever seed you sow before sleep, the soil of your mind multiplies it overnight. Sleep is not an end. It is the workshop of creation. When you understand this, you realize that every night is holy ground. It's the secret doorway between the seen and the unseen, the conscious and the divine. And when you enter that state with awareness, believing that what you desire is already yours, then your sleep becomes the most powerful spiritual practice there is. Think for a moment. Every great change in your life began with a single inner assumption. You may have thought it was coincidence, but it wasn't. You imagined something different, perhaps just for a moment, and life began rearranging itself to meet that new assumption. You may not have noticed the process, but it happened. Quietly, faithfully, perfectly. So tonight, don't beg, don't plead, don't ask the universe to give you something as though you are separate from it. Instead, rest in the knowing that you already are what you desire to be. Assume it, feel it, accept it. Let it sink deep into your heart until you can say quietly to yourself, "It is done." And as you lie in bed, allow your mind to play with the feeling of your wish fulfilled. If you long for abundance, imagine how it feels to live freely and joyfully without worry or debt. Feel the comfort of it. Feel the relief. If you desire love, picture yourself embraced, appreciated, deeply seen. Don't try to figure out how it will come. That is not your work. Your only task is to feel the end, to rest in the consciousness of already having it. Remember, imagination is the only reality. The world you see outside is only a shadow, an echo of what you have imagined within. Change your inner state, and the outer must conform. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. Divine law never fails. There's a quiet verse that whispers, "When you pray, believe that you have received it, and it shall be yours." That's the secret. You must believe that it is already yours, not tomorrow, not someday, but now, because the moment you feel real within, creation is finished. You've moved from wanting to being, from wishing to knowing, and then you rest. You rest in faith, not anxiety. You rest because you know that God never forgets what you've accepted as true. You are not trying to make anything happen anymore. You are simply allowing it to unfold in its perfect timing. This is why sleep is sacred. During these 7 hours, your conscious mind is at rest, but your subconscious is wide awake. It takes the final feeling you go to bed with and begins to weave it into the fabric of your reality. That is why the feeling you take into sleep is more powerful than hours of effort or prayer. Said in fear, sleep is prayer, deep, wordless, and creative. So tonight, choose your feeling carefully. Don't go to sleep with the weight of the world on your shoulders. Don't go to sleep replaying the old story of failure or regret. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Release the day with love. Whisper to yourself, all is well. Feel the peace of that. Feel what it means to be free, to be safe, to be loved. Let your body relax into that feeling as though you were already living in the world you desire. The breath slows down, the heart softens, the mind becomes quiet. This is the doorway. This is the state where creation begins. And as you drift deeper, remind yourself gently, I am the cause. I am the dreamer. I am the power that makes all things new. You don't have to fight the old. You simply imagine the new. You persist in the assumption that feels right, that feels loving, that feels divine. Perhaps right now you doubt that you can change your life. That's all right. Doubt is only the shadow of past thinking. You don't have to destroy the shadow. You only have to turn toward the light of new belief. Every night is a new beginning. Every sleep a resurrection. Let these 7 hours be your sacred time of rebirth. Let your dreams carry you into new dimensions of faith and imagination. Feel your success, your healing, your joy, not as something to come, but as something already here, quietly unfolding through you. You see, nothing stands between you and the life you desire, but your own disbelief. And disbelief is not permanent. It melts away when you begin to imagine lovingly again. Every time you choose faith over fear, you rewrite the script of your destiny. So lie back now. Feel the rhythm of your breathing, like waves against the shore. With each breath, you are sinking deeper into the awareness of being. You are returning home to the truth that you and the source are one. You may think the world is outside of you, but it isn't. The world is yourself pushed out. What you assume within, you meet without. And when you begin to love yourself deeply, to speak kindly to yourself, to accept your desires as divine, the world mirrors that love back to you in countless ways. Do not concern yourself with time. Creation does not work by human clocks. It works by faith, by feeling. The seed you plant tonight may take days or months to bloom, but it will bloom because life is faithful to itself. And when you awaken in the morning, don't run back to doubt. Keep the feeling alive even for a few seconds. Smile as if the miracle has already happened. Walk in that quiet knowing, because when you live from the end comes to meet you. So, as you surrender to these 7 hours of sleep, remember, you are not escaping life. You are designing it. Every breath, every dream, every quiet thought is shaping the reality that waits for you tomorrow. And when you awaken, the outer world will begin to shift to reflect the new inner you, radiant, peaceful, abundant, and free. And so, as you drift away now, let this truth echo softly in your heart. I am already all that I seek to be. It is done. It is finished. Rest, beloved soul. You are safe. You are loved. You are creating beauty with every breath. Sleep deeply. Dream richly. Awaken renewed. For tonight, you have rewritten the story of your life in the language of faith. Let your imagination now take shape gently. See yourself walking through the scenes of your fulfilled desire. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, notice the details. Don't force it. Let it feel natural, effortless. You're not trying to create something new. You're simply recognizing what already exists in the unseen realm. Every desire you hold is already finished in imagination. You would not desire something if its fulfillment did not already exist within the divine mind. Your desire is proof of its reality. That's why when you imagine lovingly, you are not begging for a miracle. You are stepping into the version of yourself that already possesses it. In this quiet state between wake and sleep, your mind is most impressionable. Here, in this twilight zone of awareness, you are speaking directly to your subconscious. It listens without judgment, without resistance. So speak to it lovingly. Whisper to it what you want it to know. Tell it, I am worthy of success. I am abundant. I am at peace. I am deeply loved. Feel each word vibrate through your body. This is the language of creation. Not words alone, but feelings. Feelings are the prayers that never return empty. When you feel something is true, it becomes law to your subconscious. You don't have to repeat it endlessly. One vivid feeling of fulfillment outweighs hours of mechanical affirmation. You may notice your thoughts wandering. That's all right. Gently bring them back to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. The mind likes to move, but you can guide it with love. When it drifts toward fear, don't fight it. Softly replace it with faith. Tell yourself it's already done. I am safe now. Well, imagine waking up in the morning in the reality you've been longing for. What's the first thing you would do? What would you see, hear, feel? Live that scene in your imagination as though it were happening now. If your desire is for success, see yourself smiling as opportunities unfold. If it's for healing, feel your body light, strong, and renewed. If it's for love, feel that warmth in your chest, the joy of being seen and cherished. And remember, you don't have to figure out the steps. The bridge of events that leads to your desire will appear naturally. It might look like coincidence, it might feel like luck, but it's the unseen hand of faith arranging your path perfectly. This is the mystery of creation, that everything begins in stillness, in quiet acceptance. You don't build your future with effort, but with inner knowing. The moment you accept your desire as already real, the universe rearranges itself to match that assumption. So let your heart rest in that peace. You are not behind. You have not missed your chance. Life is always now. The divine never runs out of possibilities for you. You could have failed 1,000 times, and still tonight you begin again. Close your eyes a little deeper. Let the sounds of the room fade. Feel your body sinking into the bed, as though you were being held by something unseen and loving. You are safe here. You are guided. Everything that once felt heavy is being lifted from you now. You are stepping into a new vibration. The vibration of knowing that all things are possible to the one who believes. There's a quiet confidence rising within you, not loud, not forced, but peaceful and certain. It's the knowing that comes from trust. Trust that you are not alone. Trust that what you imagine in love must come to pass. As you drift further, see a soft light surrounding you. This is your awareness, pure, creative, eternal. This light has never dimmed, even in your darkest moments. It has watched patiently as you learned, fell, rose, and remembered again. And tonight it's calling you back to your power. The power to assume, to believe, to create. You don't have to become someone new. You only have to remember who you are. The world may have told you that you're limited, that you need to struggle, that things take time, but within there's a voice that whispers, you are more than this. You are infinite. You are divine imagination itself. Feel that truth settling deep within you. Feel it in your breath, your heartbeat, your silence. That's the real you, the one who can see worlds before they appear, the one who can bring things into being simply by assuming them lovingly. Now, imagine yourself surrounded by everything you've ever wanted. Not as a distant dream, but as your natural reality. The peace, the love, the freedom, the success, all of it is here, in this very moment. Feel how right it feels. This isn't fantasy. This is remembrance. You are remembering your true nature, as the dreamer who dreams in love and awakens to the dream made flesh. And as you rest in that feeling, let gratitude wash over you. Gratitude not for what will come, but for what already is. Gratitude is the song of creation fulfilled. It says, I have it now and I rejoice. Let that quiet joy stay with you as you move into deeper rest. Your subconscious now takes over. It begins to build, to arrange, to guide. Every cell, every event, every person connected to your desire begins to move in harmony. You don't have to control it. You only have to rest. Feel your mind becoming lighter, quieter, softer. The day dissolves behind you. The noise of the world fades into the distance. You are entering the holy stillness, where imagination speaks directly to reality. And in that stillness, everything begins anew. Now, as your breathing deepens, notice the quiet rhythm within you, that gentle flow of life itself. It has always been here, carrying you, sustaining you, whispering guidance through every moment. You may have doubted it before, but tonight you begin to feel it clearly. The pulse of divine intelligence moving through you effortlessly. Every heartbeat is a reminder that life is happening for you, not against you. Every breath is a promise that you are supported, even when you cannot yet see how. Nothing is out of order, even what you once called mistakes were only stepping stones leading you back to awareness. You are beginning to understand that what you imagine in love must manifest in love. The energy you give to your thoughts is the life they live on. So think softly, kindly, and beautifully. Replace every thought of fear with one of faith. Replace every thought of lack with one of abundance. Replace every thought of loneliness with one of union. You don't need to fight the darkness, you simply turn on the light. The moment you change your focus, your entire inner world begins to glow differently, and soon the outer world must follow. That is the secret that few truly understand. Life does not happen to you, it flows through you, shaped by the images and feelings you entertain within. So as you float gently in this sacred stillness, see yourself as the author of your story. You hold the pen, and tonight you begin writing a new chapter, one filled with peace, power, and purpose. The old story no longer holds you. You are not bound by past failures or fears. You are free to imagine again, to create again, to live again. If a thought arises saying, "But I've tried before and nothing changed," simply smile and let it pass. That was the old you speaking. The you who believed in time and limitation. The new you knows better. The new you understands that change happens first invisibly and then visibly. The seed takes root before it blooms. Your desires are not random, they are divine calls from within, invitations to express more of who you truly are. So don't shrink from them. Don't doubt them. Honor them. Love them. They are the whispers of your higher self, reminding you of the greatness you came here to live. Now, see your mind as an open sky, vast, limitless, unbounded. Thoughts drift by like clouds, but you are not the clouds. You are the space in which they appear. You are the still awareness watching everything come and go, untouched and eternal. This awareness is your true power, your true identity. And from this stillness, creation happens naturally. You don't have to strain or chase. You simply allow peace, allow love, allow abundance. Allow yourself to be blessed. The universe does not resist you, it mirrors you. When you feel worthy, life proves your worth. When you feel loved, life sends you love. When you feel successful, life unfolds in your favor. So, rest now in this feeling of completion. Not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new way of being. Feel the beauty of knowing that you already are the person you've been seeking to become. You don't have to reach for it anymore, you only have to accept it. Your mind is now still, open, receptive. Your body is calm, heavy, and peaceful. Every breath takes you deeper into the awareness of being one with all things. You are at home within yourself. The outer world fades and the inner world glows with quiet certainty. You are in perfect alignment with your creation. You are tuned to the frequency of your answered prayer. Every part of your being resonates with the truth that you are the dreamer, the creator, and the beloved of life itself. This is the sacred silence, the place where all transformation begins. Feel how soft the air around you has become, almost golden with peace. There is no resistance left inside you now. You've surrendered completely, not in weakness, but in the strength of trust. You no longer need to push, to beg, or to prove. You have entered into rest, and rest is the highest act of faith. In this stillness, your mind becomes a sacred garden. Every feeling is a seed, every belief a blossom, and the divine gardener, your own subconscious, tends to these seeds with infinite care. It waters them with faith and warms them with love until they burst forth into visible reality. You do not need to know when or how. You only need to remain in the quiet assurance that creation is already complete. As you rest here, you may begin to sense that your desire is not outside of you at all. It is within you now, living, breathing, glowing softly. It's not something to attain, it's something to recognize. You are not chasing what you want, you are awakening to what you already are. Allow that truth to sink deeper. Feel it in your chest, a gentle warmth spreading outward, wrapping around you like light. Every cell in your body responds to that recognition. You are aligning your energy with the reality of your wish fulfilled. You are no longer imagining from lack, you are imagining from fullness, from gratitude, from love. Let that love expand, let it fill the space around you until it feels as though the entire room is vibrating with your new state of being. This is the vibration that changes everything. It's the invisible shift that precedes visible miracles. When you fall asleep in this state, you are giving a new command to the universe. This is who I am now, and the universe, being faithful, says, yes, it is done. You may notice that your breathing has become even slower now, deeper, calmer. The body is resting, but the soul is awake, awake to its creative power. Every breath carries the energy of new life. Every exhale releases the old, dissolving past limitations. You are entering the most receptive state of consciousness, the bridge between the seen and the unseen, between the thought and its expression. Here, every image you hold becomes magnetic. Every feeling you dwell upon begins to take form. See yourself now standing in your new reality. Look around and notice the details, the colors, the sounds, the sensations. Everything feels different because you are different. The world changes when your inner state changes. You've stepped into a new dimension of being, one that vibrates in harmony with your fulfilled desire. Let joy rise gently from within you. This joy is your evidence, the inner sign that you've already received. Joy is faith's song. It doesn't wait for proof, it is the proof. Now, let gratitude merge with that joy. Feel thankful not as an act, but as a natural response. Gratitude is not about forcing positive thoughts. It's the quiet recognition that life is unfolding perfectly, even when you can't yet see all the pieces. Gratitude opens the heart, and when the heart is open, creation flows effortlessly. You can feel it, can't you? That soft hum of assurance within your chest, the knowing that something unseen has shifted, that you are no longer who you were an hour ago. You've crossed a line in consciousness. You've moved from questioning to knowing, from seeking to being. The power that created the stars lives within you. It listens to your assumptions. It answers your feelings. It responds to your faith. It has never abandoned you. It has only waited for your recognition. And now, as your mind drifts between thought and dream, you can sense that infinite presence, quiet, kind, eternal, wrapping you in its embrace. You are no longer trying to believe. You are simply aware that you do. The mind is still, the heart is open, and your imagination is alive. You are dwelling in the state of your answered prayer. The images of success, love, and peace dance softly across your inner vision, not as distant wishes, but as familiar memories. You are remembering your divine inheritance, the right to create through love. Nothing is missing, nothing is broken, nothing is beyond your reach, for all things exist now within you. The night has become holy, a silent cathedral of creation. Every whisper of thought, every breath of faith is forming your tomorrow. You are the master artist, painting reality with emotion, shaping matter with belief. And as the outer world sleeps, your inner world awakens to its power, vast, creative, eternal. And now, as you rest in this sacred awareness, remember this one eternal truth. You are not separate from what you seek. You are it. The dream, the desire, the vision, they are not outside of you, waiting to be earned. They are already alive within you, waiting to be believed. From this moment forward, walk in the quiet confidence that your inner world is the source of all creation. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer doubt. You no longer beg. You give thanks, because the moment you feel it real, the universe must obey. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the creator of them. Every word you speak, every feeling you nurture, every image you hold in faith is shaping your tomorrow. So speak lovingly, feel deeply, imagine boldly. As you awaken each morning, carry this peace with you. Let it guide your words, your choices, your steps. And when doubt whispers, smile gently and remember, I have already received. The outer world is simply catching up to the reality you have already accepted within. You are the dreamer and the dream, the creator and the creation, the one who imagines and the one who becomes. You are infinite awareness expressing through human form, powerful beyond measure, loved beyond comprehension, destined for beauty beyond imagination. So, sleep tonight in faith and rise tomorrow in glory, for the story of your life has already been rewritten. In love, in power, and in truth, it is done.